Alright, looks like we're ready for Zelda's adventure, but before we start, I have to mention real quick that around 10 minutes before this run finishes, we are going to close the skin for the Wind Waker randomizer. So keep that in the back of your head when you're donating, and let's give it to Grump and Double.
All right, welcome everyone. I'm Grumpmeister. I'm going to be playing Zelda's Adventure for you guys. I am so sorry. With me here is Double.
Hello, everybody.
He has seen a little bit of the game, and of course Nandi on the host, who hasn't seen the game. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to play CDI, and I'm going to let the cutscenes run because yeah, you'll need it for the lore.
Quite clearly the best console ever made.
Yes.
Grump, I'm gonna be surprised.
Oh, you'll enjoy this.
Oh god.
Remember the name, they did this.
It's just an amazing screen.
There will be no more viewing tonight.
Just enjoy.
Yeah.
Ah, the scroll of Shermak, bearer of sad news these many years ago. And so it was that Ganon, Lord of Darkness, had taken over Ptolemaic. He had stolen the treasured celestial signs and captured Link. A brave warrior would have to be found to face this evil monster.
Make haste and keep in mind this scroll has been laying around for a couple of years.
And so I found this champion of strength and courage. It is you, Princess Zelda. With this magic pendant, go forth, and with each sign you gather, so too will you gain knowledge. Find your magic wand, use it wisely, and listen to your allies along the way. Go now, my princess, restore the celestial signs and rescue Link.
Even Zelda looks sad.
Probably because it was a slideshow instead of a proper cutscene.
Everything else is cutscenes, but this, I don't know why they made this slideshow. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to create a new file. It's,
So yeah, we're not even into the run yet.
No, we didn't even start yet. We'll start soon, though. And I hope this fits, actually. Come on, come on. Yay!
Yay!
It fits. Makes total sense. Anyway, the timer will start the moment I'm pressing start, basically.
Please wait.
Yeah, please wait. Okay, so I'm going to set my cursor at about this position. That is already our first bit of speed tag, because it remembers the cursor position. So can we get a countdown for this? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! So, welcome to Zelda's Adventure. This is based on Zelda 1, and as you can see, it's tile-based. I'm not going to keep doing that, it's really annoying.
Yeah. Don't worry, the game's not crashing, just those transitions take a while.
Yeah. So these are the rolling rock enemies. They don't have a name. First, we're getting the canteen.
Young princess, please attend me.
Bye bye. So we just stole our canteen. We have to fill it eventually. We're killing the enemies that are in our way. Sadly, all of them did. On the other hand, we do need the rubies. We need about 30 rubies to complete the first shrine. And we got that already, so that's nice.
Is it rubies or rupees in this game?
Rubies. CDI has rubies. No rupees.
It's special.
The thing is, the manual does say rupees, but in the game, somewhere it was mentioned as rubies again. I'm not going to judge it. I'm just going to stick with rubies. That's how I know it. So, we just walk on. We're going to get the first item that we need to get the shrine, to complete the shrine. We just walk.
Young lady.
No, I don't want to come here. I'm standing to the bottom now because there's 3 moblins here, and one of them is basically spawning on top of you. They make weird noises. Don't worry about it. There we are. So here we get the first item, which is the ladder. Like if you know Zelda 1, you know the ladder. The vendor we walked past also had a candle. It works the same as Zelda 1, I think. You can get the candle and only light up one dark room with it. We're not going to light up any dark rooms. Let's see what the spider does. Okay, that one goes away. Fine. And while we're walking, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Doggernaut for making this all happen. He was kind enough to provide me with this copy. And I've been playing it since. And like, honestly, it's not a good game, but it grows on you. Like, it may not be a good kind of growth, but it grows on you. So, we are now at the first shrine already. And we have enough rubies, we have enough health. We'll just complete it, hopefully. This will also be the first instance where I'll glitch the sound, which is somewhat intentional in this case, because it's just funny. So I'm going into the menu, I'll select the ladder. I was a bit slow. There we go.
Oh, princess.
That's a sound that's not supposed to happen. Basically, the boss is supposed to do his line. And that's a bit annoying. He's supposed to do a line about that you're not allowed to be in here and that kind of stuff. But if we go into the menu, when a soundbite is about to be played, then it glitches out and it just plays a different kind of sound.
Do we have time for a donation?
I'll go for it.
We have a 20 euro anonymous donation, but a part of that donation went to the file name for Wind Waker. So Skarmory is now in the lead with 4 euros.
I wonder whose it was.
I don't know. I can search it up, but it's not for the stream. Thank you for the donation.
I have my ideas about that. Okay, so...
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have here? A human person's coming close. Why, what a great event.
I'm glad that's the only instance where we encounter a chest.
Top tier voice acting.
I know. I mean, you haven't heard the next guy yet. Here we go.
Hey to he, who thee be, you're no friend to us down here.
I killed him before he finished his line. He would go about, I failed in my mission.
I mean, you really did. You killed him.
I killed him.
So he failed in his mission.
Yeah, he did fail in his mission. He didn't really seem that interested in his mission to start with, honestly. So we just go through this cave. And we have to kill 2 more of those henchmen to open the door to the boss. Here's one that takes 2 hits to kill.
I thought I was alone here. Lord!
He's dead. He was not alone. I'm not sure what he
Yeah,
was doing
but
there,
so-
if he wanted to be alone, but...
So what item are you using right now? What item are you using right now to fight?
What are we?
What item are you using to fight?
Yeah, we're using the green ring, which basically is only used to kill those henchmen. It's not a great weapon, but it damages the henchmen, so that's why we need that. But we'll swap to other weapons and some that we use more often. So I'll just kill this all for marathon safety and that kind of stuff. And we'll get our next item. I can do the "what are those" meme here, and I just did.
It's one singular boot.
It's one singular boot, and you know what red boots do in Zelda?
They make you go fast.
No, they let you walk through one piece of water, one exact river. In this case.
But now I have a question. How do you walk on water with only one red boot?
You jump through it.
I am Lord. Go away. Take nothing. It's all mine.
So this is the boss.
And he's gone.
He just wants to scare you off or something. The bosses in this game are made from clay, much like most of the enemies here. Some of the sprites, like Zelda, is played by, I believe, the receptionist or the secretary of the game company.
Hey, who goes there?
And Gaspra is played by the sound technician.
You can't come
See if he dropped. Yeah, he dropped something. So I'll swap back to the wand, and we'll get our first boss fight, which is exciting because we have a lot of sound with it. Oh,
You've been taking my
well,
things.
calm.
Put them back. Don't touch anything. Those are all my gems.
Already pretty bad one. Oh.
I can't help but notice he stopped at the... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's dead. He moves randomly after a set pattern, and it can be a bit annoying, but I wasn't great on hitting him. I enjoyed the cutscene.
Congratulations, Zelda. You have prevailed. Hurry now. You must travel to a place festival. Rumor tells it is found in the great forest to the north. And remember, all is not what it seems.
He just had that look like, what was I doing here? Oh, right.
We look deep inside it. We see a red bush.
It's the start of the shrine. We'll get teleported back. Takes a while, but we get teleported back. As you can hear now, the sound is a weird repeat at that point. So often I would think like, okay, it crashes, but by some miracle it doesn't. So we're going to take a death here. To hug spiders. There we go.
And when in this game, when you die, you spin in circles.
Yes. And we end back up at the fishing henge. The fishing henge is basically the starting point. And you're collecting the celestial signs. So you're not doing anything with the Triforce. I don't think there's even a Triforce mentioned in the game. Sure. So we walk to the top left. We want to fill the canteen. And right here, you'll see some peapods. They're gone again. You'll see some more later. And these are the Gioras. They just walk around and throw boomerangs.
They make amazing noises.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure for most of the noises in this game, they went to the petting zoo. So we filled the canteen. This is the one river you can walk through with the red boots. It is, in a way, smart, because it locks the player into the starting zone. But it's not logical that you can't pass through it unless you have red boots. And later in the game, we will not get there. I've never gone there, but there's golden boots as well, which let you walk through some other water. So right now we're walking back to the woman that was sitting with the canteen. We want to hand it in. I believe she's called Gleb. I may be wrong on that one. Or that may be the beggar outside the inn. So we're just walking, going through the loading screens. Because yeah. Ah! They're actually coming right at me.
He had it out for you.
That's the scary part though of this run. We'll select the canteen. From here we'll hand it in. Can do it anywhere in the screen.
Bless you.
Oh, we got blessed. I don't want to hear the rest. Oh god, they are really out for me. Those were the peapots again. I'm actually low on health. I don't like this.
Oh, there.
Bye.
Hi, bye.
Welcome to the Moblin's Head Inn, my princess. You look dry. Have a cup of Andor cider on the house.
Why spend a whole lifetime being defeated like me?
I basically have to
Get it
hunt
over
this
with,
guy
quit.
to get him
Go home.
to drop his item.
You're patient.
There we go.
I can see you're not one to surrender. All right, take this dagger from me. It may do you more service than it ever did me.
So he drops the dagger. Also enjoy the little bit of background music because you're not going to get much. This is one of the few areas that actually has some sort of background music.
Oh, there, princess.
Aye. She wants some rubies. I'm not going to give her rubies. I almost died there. I'm hoping that they drop health. Ah, there we go. A bit of safety going there. We're skipping this cave for now. We'll go there later on in the run. There we go. Okay. Oh, I was stuck in the rock there. It's really easy to get stuck in the environment in this game. I don't know what this is. I don't want to know. He basically talks about how moblins are stupid. I don't think he has a mirror, but... So let's knock this guy away as well. Go to the rightmost side to go up in the room. And go immediately right. It's a bit of a safer area. Like, this one would have an enemy that comes straight at me. This one has all of them spawn in the right corner. So it's a pretty safe traversal.
Hello there, miss. Watch how you go.
Aye. I don't think we listened to many of them. Here we have some Tektites. Tektites are horrible in this game. Okay, he was pretty stuck there. I'm going to ignore him. Tektites can get stuck inside of Zelda's body and just completely drain your health. This is one of those places where I do want to be careful. There's two more here. There we go. One more. There we go. Here we have a raft. We won't use that until later in the run. But we already picked them up since we walked past.
Keep in mind that we have picked up this raft.
Yes.
Keep it in mind for later.
I went up here already for this dialogue.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hi, Nandi. All right, so we select the ruby because we need to actually select the ruby to buy items.
Yeah, and every time you want to select a different item, you have to go into the menu.
Yeah. Unless it's a consumable item, then it uses the item and swaps back to the wand.
Hi there.
In the house to the left, there's a little store and they make funny jokes. But we skip that. We don't need that. So we move on. This is an Octorok.
Oh, that's an octopus.
No, an Octorok. Octorok.
Is that animal Link wants to eat in the other CDI games?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's so hungry. he can eat a Octorok. Okay, so I'm going to a little route diversion here for the marathon for safety and not to get everyone to fall asleep.
Is that why the king wonders what's for dinner?
I don't think the king wants Octorok for dinner though. But yeah, Link is hungry enough to eat one of them. We'll enter this cave in a little bit. I'm just going to continue on for now and can take a few damage, bit of damage while I go. So yeah, those guys just throw rocks, ignore it. But they have an immense hitbox, so I'm actually killing this one. There we go. I have to deal with a few more Tektites here. For some reason, these Tektites don't do as much damage as the other ones. The other ones do 1 full heart of damage, this one just does half. Here's a little village. And here we'll get the noise spell.
You look tired, my lady. I have something you may be able to use. It creates a noise. Use it when you must.
In an actual run, we would skip this. Because you really don't need noise spell. However, there's a bit of a trade-off that I have to make for the marathon. And the trade-off is, do I want to get the noise spell and walk around a little bit here? Or do I want to hit an enemy 290 times with a wand and sit around for 1 minute and 47 seconds while basically not doing anything? I think just getting the noise spell is less boring. But during an actual PB attempt, I will hit an enemy for 1 minute and 47 seconds. And here we have a little section where you get a life heart. I'm just doing it for marathon safety. It's really finicky to get there and to get back. It's easy to get stuck in this trunk. I think I'm stuck somewhere at the moment. Yeah, there. But it just adds a bit of safety to the next shrine. And we are full health again. And we got stuck in a little bit of environment there. So we are not allowed to pass on. Oh, I did not kill that. Ah, I didn't kill a spider. What's... Oh, wait. Okay.
He was hiding.
Yeah, I thought I killed him. Oh, well. Oh, these enemies are swamp solas. Like, not soras, solas. They're just throwing balls.
Good morning.
This is Thief's Den. We enter it and we'll leave it. This triggers the dialogue of the other person outside to be the next one.
I would like to give you a...
He wants to give us a feather as token of his affection. He really likes us for some reason. I'm just taking the hits of the people here because there's a fire fountain right here. So, there we go. Full health. No problem. And here we have some teleporting mole enemies. I have no idea what they're supposed to be. We didn't get a good look at them. They're shy. We may get a better look here. And we do. I don't know what they're supposed to be, honestly. They make teleport noises and move underground. This is second shrine, the shrine of illusion. And as with Nubao, we have a wee. Oh, I was actually in that box. That wasn't good.
Do we have time for a donation?
Go ahead.
I don't know how you did it, but €5 from Double, saying interesting game, interesting console. Thank you.
Thank you. Impressive.
Yep, that was definitely my donation.
Okay, so I'm going to kill this fire enemy. He drops key. We need a key. At the moment, the door that we came from is no longer accessible. We have to go north. We have to kill another those fire enemies. Preferably, I won't pick up the map. We really don't need any. And here we have Paul's voice. Paul's voice is, of course, normally killed by sound, so that's why we got the noise spell. Or we can just hit him for 290 times with a wand. But for everyone's sanity, I'm not going to do that. I'm selecting the dagger already, because the next enemies will be wrist ropes. And wrist ropes only take damage from the dagger. And they can be incredibly trolly. Okay. That was the bacon bridge. Okay, here I have... Of course, he shoots at me straight away. Again. Wow, okay. CDI things. I got shot through the wall. And you don't even get to see the projectile at that moment. Luckily, we were not far into the run, so...
Ah, ghost hit's nice.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. I was really unlucky, though, there. Of course, now they drop health. It's like pouring salt in your wounds and such. I'll swap back to the wand for a moment. At least we don't have to go all the way around now. Because we already have the key. There we go. And this is exactly why I got the noise spell. Otherwise we would sit here for another 1 minute and 47 seconds killing this enemy. For the sake of the marathon, please no. There we go. Easy kill. Back to the dagger. The moment you die in a dungeon and it's not at the boss, the whole dungeon is respawned, so preferably you don't die. Which is generally a good thing to do when you do a speedrun.
I like how when you use the dagger, you throw infinite daggers.
Yeah, we're just spamming the wand to throw daggers. Let's see what he does. Okay.
He got blocked by the yellow thing.
Yeah, thankfully. For a moment they got blocked finally. Okay, so we just got the compass. The compass, yeah, you know what compasses do in Zelda games, right?
Kind of.
Like normally they would, they would show where a treasure is. Not in this game. Absolutely not. They allow you to get back to the dungeon from the overworld. Which we need later on because this shrine is closest to one of the later dungeons. I'll already swap back to the wand here.
A lot of items seem to have a different functionality in this game.
Yeah, like don't assume that your Zelda knowledge will get you far in this game. Okay, so we're back in this room. It's ice physics, by the way. So I actually got lucky that only taking one hit is actually pretty good. I'm glad that happened. Like, if I would be low on health because the first time I would go through this room, I took more hits, I would just drop down and reset the first room only. But you'll get to the start of the dungeon, but nothing will have respawned except for the...
Are these supposed to be keys?
No, they're not keys. No, these are just floating eyeball thingies. They actually had a name, I'm not sure what. The bats you saw in the first shrine, those are the keys. Okay, I'm just going to select the key in this case. There we go. We put the key, or the orb thingy, and we move on. We unlock the door. And we have to fight 2 Gyoras for an item to drop. I kind of want to lock them into the wall here. Drops a knife, a different kind of knife. We have to select this knife, cut open this piece of curtain. It's the only time that you will use the knife. Completely useless.
Which you do all the way from over there.
Yeah. It's a magic knife.
It's a magic knife.
So here we'll try to just walk past the Gyoras. Okay, great. And this will be the upcoming boss.
Look to your heart. Look to your dreams. You'll find that nothing is what it seems.
I think that quote sums up this game quite well.
Yep. That was Pascanat. He will be the boss.
Do we have time for a donation?
Go for it.
I have to do my Zelda Link impression because we got 350 from the Loch Ness Monster saying, okay. I can't wait to bomb some of the dongos!
I approve of this.
I did my best. There is no time. Your sword is enough. And I need about 350?
350?
350.
Okay. It's a Loch Ness monster. Don't give it 350.
Oh.
It gave us 350.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you, Loch Ness Monster. Okay, so up next are the screaming brain bugs. They're mollusks and they fire pearls and they're annoying. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's kill this. All right.
Another key.
Another key. The mollusks do quite a bit of damage. I really don't like them, and that's why we bought the blue ring earlier in the run. If we're lucky, we get to see a wall master here. It's the only room with wall masters that I know of. Come on, come on. I'm waiting for a second. Yay, there it is. That's a wall master. It's just a picture of a hand. It was just fun to show that one off. All right, I'm swapping back to the wands. Of course. That was the loss of the velociraptors. And this the boss.
Welcome, my lovely. Come, sit and rest.
He's doing cartwheels.
But
Yeah, be careful.
one small test.
And he's dead.
Aye.
I took a hit, but again, cutscene incoming. Enjoy it.
Sweet victory, but your journey has barely begun, my child. Beware of dangerous waters that await you, and watch for the mists high in the mountains.
Every time he moves his hand on the in front of the prop, it's a different scene every time. It's not reused. It's also fun to note that the room that he's in, that's actually a really small room. It's made out of clay. So it's basically all recorded on the green screen. And there are pictures on the internet that has show some shelves with the enemies, rooms, and that kind of stuff that they used for this game. I don't know where the other teleporter model is.
He went to hide in the trees.
Then he makes his stepping noise. There's two moblins here. There's one moblin here. So I'm just going to grab another item, which will be the broadsword.
Hail, Princess Zelda, friend of Shermac. I am Sir Basil of Tolemac, and Shermac has sent me to assist you.
Yeah, he drops his sword all over there.
Everyone hail Princess Zelda.
Yeah, hail Zelda. But this also, for some reason, Shermac, the guide, actually tells you that you look tired. There's a really lone enemy there. He's just sitting there. He can't throw anything, like it just disappears completely.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, he's sitting there, hiding in the bushes. Oh, here's the Peapod room again. Let's walk past it. Oh, they really want me. And now we're going to grab the feather.
I would like to give you a feather as a sign of my affection. This will take you to new heights.
There we go. He really likes us. He gave us feather. The feather will actually be used to kill an enemy or the boss. For some reason, the left Sola, I've never seen him throw anything. The other one always throws a ball. The left one just doesn't seem to work. Okay, that's...
He probably stole them from the other one.
Yeah, quite likely. So this is also why we normally don't get noise spell, because right now we're running all the way back there. It's basically halfway to the next shrine, and we just waste some time. Like, it's actually faster to kill a pulse voice by hitting it for 1 minute and 47 seconds than go and get the noise spell. But this is still fine. In this case, I did need it, so that was a good decision. Okay.
Nice.
I don't like tactoids. Those birds are no big problem, but yeah. probably not deal with them. There's 3 more Tektites in this room. These actually do 1 heart of damage again. So, a bit careful. Yeah, got past them. Good. Just don't want to deal with them if at all possible. 2 birdies, some moblins. The moblin away. And here we have a ghost woman apparently with a ghost goat.
What foolish human comes this way?
At least I think that's a goat. They say it's a dog. It's a goat in my heart. I don't know why she would walk around with a ghost goat though. So, we move on to the next. We go through this cave and we end up at the shore. He's just chilling there. Like a lot of these NPCs, I'm not even sure what they do. Oh wow, he's actually flanking me. Go away. And those are ducks, as you can hear. And even after having passed, you will still hear the ducks. And that's why
I don't care. I don't care what they actually are. That's not how ducks are supposed to sound.
And maybe in the petting zoo that they went to, they sound like that. I don't know.
Are they laughing or are they screaming? Because
Both.
I don't know anymore.
I'm a bit of both. I mean, we're playing this game, so this is the entrance to the next shrine. The bird will take us to the actual entrance. This whole shrine is ice physics, but it's shrine of air.
Oh no, not ice physics.
Yay, ice physics on CDI. What can go wrong? Okay, the first...
except everything.
Yeah. The first tornado actually was kind to us. It moved out of the way. You can kill these tornadoes using the calm spell that was sold in the Moblin's head in. But yeah, only for those 2 rooms it's not worth it because it costs like 100 rubies. We kill these flies. Oh god, they were actually...
You get a bow.
We got a bow and arrow for killing some flies. Which is excellent because we'll use it since I got hit quite a bit there actually. So these are just ice crystals.
Falling ice crystals.
And here we will hear what a bird sounds like.
You can never catch me.
She doesn't do her actual patois, but oh yay, the cotton candy is nice. The cotton candy can also be stuck in the entrance to the next room that we want to go to, so he was really polite there. I'm grabbing that life heart. I don't want to deal with this. Okay. We have to get this compass, yeah. This is the second and the last compass that we actually need. So we move on. Have to kill some more of these floating eyeballs. We got life hearts, great. Especially because the next room has some face enemies. They don't have a name. They're basically just an image of a face racing around on the screen. I don't want to deal with them. They do quite a bit of damage. Knock them away. Kill them before, if I care. Ah, no, go. That's exactly why. Okay, I'm just going to be careful here now. Go away. Okay, life hearts. Good. I'm going to swap to the bow. Because next up is a room with 5 enemies. They're supposed to be dragonflies, but they look and sound like mosquitoes to me. So let's kill these mosquitoes.
I mean, that is what dragonflies look like, but they still sound like mosquitoes.
Yeah. They... Oh god, I'm so low on health. I'm not liking this at all. The next room we do have to kill the next mosquitoes. These mosquitoes. Dragon mosquitoes. All I care. Try to knock them away.
There's these very out of place looking blocks blocking the path.
Yeah, that's the wall. They built it or something.
They look straight out of Link to the Past.
I'm going to do something here. I'm going to glitch the sound of the next enemy. Just for meme purposes. I need to get to the... want to use the blue ring anyway, so...
Fear not, Zelda. We are both standing within the charmed circle now, and we will not be harmed when we practice. You must strike me when my sword is raised. Try.
This enemy is not supposed to say that, but it's just...
Just talking cotton candy, what else?
A talking cotton candy that's talking about dueling Zelda. I mean, what's something like? So a little block pistol, because it won't be a Zelda game without a block pistol. And here we'll...
Yep. Now you know it's a Zelda game.
Exactly. Swap back to the wand. We'll actually do the bow. Just a bit of safety in here.
So while you're using other items, the wand itself also does damage, right?
It does also do damage, but in the case of the bow, yeah, it's fires an arrow. As with CDI Zelda games, to use an item, you have to pay the item. So we're paying the bow 1 ruby each time we use it. And we need the bow in this room anyway.
So rubies are your ammo, basically.
Yeah. And that goes for any item that goes in here. Actually killed this thing in one go, that's good. And avoided the ice crystal for a moment. Move to the side. And just keep using the bow here, actually.
Are some feathered friends for you to play with.
Okay. So we're now swapping to the feather, because we're going to kill the boss using the feather. I mean, we're going to tickle it to death. Throw it, throw it, throw it. If the boss gets too close while I'm throwing the feather, it will, the wand will hit it, and it won't take damage. So this is actually going to be a bad fight so far. And, okay, it died. I was about ready to go to the bottom side now.
Killing a bird with feathers, how ironic.
Yes. And we got a cutscene.
You are a brave princess indeed. Your quest continues to the northwest, to a place of burial where destiny can be challenged. Remember, nothing is written, Zelda. You alone control your fate, no matter how loud the voices of doom may be.
Alright, so he's leading us to the west.
So these cutscenes are basically your only way of knowing what to do?
Pretty much, yeah. Like sometimes you'll get an NPC that will give you a hint, like for instance using the ladder to get over the ledge at the first shrine. But that person is, for instance, sitting in the Moblin's Head Inn. So you wouldn't know normally.
Come in. Sit with me. Warm yourself by the fire.
No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so again with the ducks. Zelda is getting stronger at the moment, but the next shrine is basically the biggest chance of being a run killer. And yeah, you'll see why.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I mean, it's more of a PB killer, let's put it that way. Like, it won't kill the marathon run. I could have just walked on there, actually. That duck was pretty much stuck in the wall. Aye.
Something.
Alright, so we will be at full health when we enter the shrine, which is nice. There will be a room with 3 of the pulse voice at first. Normally we won't get the noise spell. I'm not even going to use the noise spell. We're going to...
Human comes this way?
What foolish humans plays this game. We'll go through the room, just run through it. Hopefully I won't take too much damage. But yeah, we don't want to kill it. This is one of the shrines that actually has some sort of music behind it, so enjoy. Oh, they are not kind. 1/2 heart of damage. So be it. We'll grab the bow, and we'll actually glitch the sound, I think. We glitched it pretty hard, actually. It didn't even say anything. Wow. The boss is supposed to say something here.
The sound was a lie.
Yeah, in this case, definitely. It's a good thing it was a lie. Okay, so next up are some enemies.
And ominous music.
Nah, it's just someone who fell asleep on the piano.
Okay, you got me.
Okay, so we have 2 Gyptos here and then Anti-Fairy. I'm going to wait here for a moment to see what the Gyptos are doing. I don't want to deal with these Gyptos. Oh, this is perfect. No, this is not perfect. Go away.
Oh, the sandwich move.
Oh, I got hit once. I did drop a life heart. Okay, 2 life hearts. Great. I'm back at full health. Full health. I'm back where I started.
No need to pick up the compass.
No, don't want this. I don't want to get back here. So now we go back to the blue ring, just to clear this room a bit more safely.
Yeah, pushes them all the way back.
Yeah, and just
helps you keep them away from you.
I don't want to deal with them, and because if you kill them,
an anti-fairy spawns.
Yep. So we have a few anti-fairies running around here now. I'm near full health. I'm in a really good state right now, but I can still get trolled to death in this dungeon. So little sliding spike thingy, so you know even more that it's a Zelda game. Another place where someone fell asleep. And we move on to this bike room. We have to deal with 2 more Gyptos here, but they are pretty safe. I'm just going to hit them with the wand. I hope I'm not going to regret this, but...
It's a pretty cramped room, so there's not much room for them to come at you from the side.
You just knock them away, and like technically you can knock them into the wall, but last time I tried that, I died pretty hard because I got stuck in the hitbox of the Gypto, and they do like 2.5 hearts or 2 hearts of damage, so you just don't want to get hit. All right, so we have 1 more troll room, pretty hard troll room incoming, with wrist ropes on ice physics. Yay.
Wrist ropes on ice.
Okay. Oh, okay, we did get trolled. The wrist rope that's spawned on the top. Okay, we still got trolled here. Ease. The wrist rope on the top actually can move first to the left and then to the bottom. That will get him into the range of your wand spam, so he won't get hit by the dagger. So he'll just sit there throwing projectiles while you can't hit him. These are pretty safe. They'll eventually... Oh, wow. Hey, go away. Oh, don't do this. Oh. Bad wrist rope. Really bad wrist rope. Go away. Okay, I'm just resetting the room.
That looked bad.
Yeah, in the sense of marathon runs. That never happened to me before. So, okay. 2 wrist ropes were supposed to spawn, but the one that I didn't kill yet actually spawned.
He's stuck in the wall. He's stuck in the wall.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, leave. Come on. Maybe I can hit him actually.
There we go. We finally got out.
Yeah, and I can hit him. Okay. 90 rubies. I'm not great on rubies right now, but well, we'll deal with it. These are birds. They make the same noise as wrist ropes. Don't question it, please.
No wrist ropes disguised as birds.
Yeah, I mean, they're wrist ropes after all, so... This is all ice physics, and if a wrist rope hits you, the projectile actually knocks you back a little bit, back and up. So I can actually fall into the pit and have to walk all the way back without respawns, thankfully, but yeah, you just won't want to deal with that. Alright. So last room with wrist ropes, last room where I can get trolled pretty hard. We don't kill the bottom one, just kill the one there. And we got some health, that's also nice. Little puzzle, because it's a Zelda game. Hit these 2, and...
What happens if you hit the middle one?
Nothing happens, basically. You don't unlock the next room. I'm glitching a sound right now, but it's a bit self-aware, I think.
Let no one say
Oh.
my welcome is not a
Wow.
welcome.
Okay, that's the last boss that you have to deal with before Ganon.
So you
Okay.
found Malmort's home at last? Now touch your wand to the stone on the right. For I am Malmort, who controls future and past. And I will make us even in magic and might.
And he's dead. That was the boss. And we got another cutscene. Another beautiful, beautiful cutscene.
Bravo! Once again, you have proven you are worthy of your quest. Hurry now. Waters of healing and renewal await you. Remember to look for the great sea island to the south.
Pretty short, but he tells you what to do. You have to go to the Great Sea Island. It's not so great, actually. Spoiler alert. It actually is only 4 tiles big and there's nothing to do there. I don't know why he calls it great. Anyway, we have to take a death because we want to end up at the fishing henge. So we're going 2 tiles to the south and get ourselves killed by the moblins.
What foolish human comes?
She's still wandering around there. We just hug the moblins. They need love too. We share all our hearts with the moblins. And we spin around. And we end up at the fishing henge. Remember the cave at the start? We're actually going through there this time. So yeah, we'll just walk on. If there's anything you want to mention on these, you can do so now.
Well, we still have those donation incentives open for our final and next run. See, wrong tab. Excuse me. We have a file name and a skin choice, and for the file name, Skarmory is still in the lead with €4, and for the skin choice, Cheerleader Link is in the lead with €15. So if you want to snipe them before the run, before this run ends, because then I'm gonna close the incentives. Feel free to do it now.
Alright, so we now have a harp. The harp with skip is used to basically return you to the entrance of a shrine, but we preferably don't want to go to the entrance of a shrine. Like there's no backtracking, there's nothing. You just don't want that. You just rolls this item. You have to deal with some seagull-like thingies. You're not supposed to make this noise, but yeah. I'll just run past it. Fine. We do need 20 rubies to start the next shrine. Here we have some Ciso-lass. They're just doing the same, throwing beach balls. Walk past it.
They're playing ball with each other.
Yeah. Sadly got hit there though. I didn't want to get hit. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Preferably I would be at full health when starting the next shrine, because the next shrine actually takes up a lot of health. So the more health I have, the better. He's just chilling there at sea. He has the option to do so, why not? Okay, so the file of wind that we got just after the first shrine, we're actually going to use it now, because there's no breeze, so that raft in the water, it can't move.
Like us, you must visit him yourself.
He's not supposed to say that. Let's see, we have to get the rubies, because we have to pay 20 rubies to get on this raft. Like, look how shoddy this is. Why do we have to pay 20 rubies to get on it? We have our own raft. Why can't we use it?
This is why I told you to keep that in mind.
We can't use it yet. Okay, we'll swap back to the wand, because there's actually an enemy incoming, a mini boss that actually resembles the Locknet monster, and we don't want to give it 350. how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, great. We're just rafting along here. Are you regretting your decision to be here yet?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's great. Here we have the mini boss.
We're having a great time here with the Santa hats and amazing Christmas sweaters.
I'm glad people are enjoying this.
I'm happy that I decided to host this run.
I'm glad.
It's different than the runs I saw at Animal, but it's still really enjoyable.
It's this is really something special.
We had to complete the Unholy Triforce, so here we are.
Yeah, this is the last game of the Unholy Triforce that I'm running at BSG for the time being. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am enjoying tormenting you guys with this game.
Can I ask you real quick what your PB is?
My PB is a 1:18:20 something.
Okay, because then I know when to close off Wind Waker.
I'll let you know. It's after the 6th shrine. Get close.
So the 6th ugly cutscene.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll let you know.
Now that we're talking about this cutscene, I have a little question for you.
Amazing cutscene, you mean?
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing cutscene.
Yes.
How was the green screen invented when this was made? Because it looks like they had they painted the wall white and then just cropped out the white parts.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like some of the sprites actually look quite bad. I'm going to take a death here. I got hit by one of the spares that come from the walls. It's completely random. And I just want to have as much health as possible when starting this, because the chances of dying are big in this dungeon, in this shrine.
A strong spirit.
So, we hopefully don't get hit this time. They do like 1.5 heart of damage. It's completely random where they pop out, like stab. And here we have the souls, and they don't do too much damage, but it's perfectly fine to run through them, as you can see. Only took 1 heart of damage, is excellent. I'm glad that happened.
They kind of remind me of bus blobs, except they're red instead of green. But
yeah, basically, yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. I had souls, but okay, we got a plank. We used the plank. There we go. It's a consumable item, so we can just move along. There's 3 more souls in this room. We're just going to skip them. I don't want to deal with them. And next up will be the Kelpie. The Kelpies are actually enemies that were voiced by someone who really, really wants to earn their paycheck. So enjoy that voice.
I am the South Kelpie. It is my honor to fight you for my mistress, the Great Agwamda.
But she's a bad Kelpie. We just smack her up with the wand.
She's just stuck in place.
Bad Kelpie, bad! Yeah, I just wait for her to die. They don't take as many hits, so I'm not even sure what item you need to kill them. I think it was the lance or something. Lance you get...
So, which of the Unholy Triforce is your favorite to run?
Face of Evil, by far. But Face of Evil is the game that I grew up with most. I really enjoy that game. And it's actually...
That's a game you grew up with. Oh, you poor soul.
Yeah, it doesn't qualify as any kind of abuse, so...
Wait, you grew up with a CDI?
I grew up with a CDI.
How many times did you fall off the stairs?
Actually, I fell off the stairs at the swimming pool, and I got hit by a brick. So if you can see, there's some stitches here still.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be in the hitbox.
Dang it, Nandi.
It may be the reason why I like these games, but I'm not a bad Kelpie. Just smack the Kelpies up. So yeah.
Please get 1 more rupee, by the way. Ruby, sorry.
5, sorry. We can't get 1 exactly, but there is a weapon that uses 3 rubies. I may do it for the fun of it in a moment. So we just continue on here. Have to deal with these little squids. I did get health there. Yay! Health. And this is the first time that we actually get to use our own raft.
I know you've come to steal the water of life. You shall not have it while I have substance to fill my form. Be gone!
This is the boss, and I don't want the water of life. It would be appreciated actually, but I don't need it. Since raft is not a consumable item, I have to swap back to the wand. I may actually just do it for lols soon. Okay, what item did use 3 rubies? I think the dagger. If these enemies don't drop anything, then okay, that's great.
Hitboxes.
Hitboxes. I'm going to swap to the dagger for you guys and see what it does. Yeah, no, let's swap to the bow and arrow. Nice.
There we go, perfect.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take the risk here. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to use the raft. I'm going to select the wand. And I'm going to bypass these turtles. And if you notice carefully, when a turtle moves sideways, it actually swims the wrong way around. It swims backwards. Okay, so got past the turtles actually perfectly fine. I'm really happy about that. These turtles can really troll you and get stuck in you and just drain your health and you're dead. This is the last Kelpie. This is a good Kelpie.
Kelpie. I bar the way to my mistress, the wonderful Aguanda.
She does a really poor job at barring the way though, but it's a good Kelpie. It lets us do whatever we want. So let's hit this fish so that's not in the way. This one as well. This is something I'm often scared about as well. Okay, we're good. We survived the raft trip basically because the next enemy won't kill us. Ooh, I did take some more damage there. So I'm not sure if I can do the boss in one go at the moment. I often take quite a few hits there. But at least we will respawn in this room. Alright.
Do we have time for a donation?
Just go for it. I'm going to play around with this boss a bit.
Ah, okay. We have a 19 euros and 50 cents donation from Coddle, or CODL, what just says nice.
Nice.
But now, in the skin choice for the Wind Waker, Goku is in the lead, except for instead of cheerleader Link. And it's in the lead with 4 euros. So if you want to snipe it back, do it fast, because the incentive is going to close very soon.
I'm actually
Please donate for cheerleader Link.
Cheerleader Link sounds interesting, but Goku is just awesome.
It's for a good cause.
Oh, and we reached the lucky number 777.
Also,
hey!
Nice. Double nice. I heard that. Okay, so I did take a death on Aquanda before because I was stuck in her hitbox, sadly. Right, so, cutscene. Cutscene.
Right. More amazingness.
Yes.
You have overcome great trials, but evil still looms over Ptolemaic, Zelda. Stay true to your journey, for it will bring you closer to young Link, who lies captive to Ganon. I hear tell of a vast fortress of strength and power. Go forward bravely, and you will be victorious.
Alright, so we'll have to go to the Fortress of Strength. The Shrine of Strength. And this place always makes me feel like the game is completely crashing. You'll hear it right now. It's intended. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the one of the compasses that I grabbed to get to the Shrine of Air. And that's closest to the Shrine of Strength that we can get, so do that. Select the wand again, because otherwise I would walk on, want to kill an enemy, and I would use the compass again and we end up back here. We don't want
Sit
that.
with me. Warm yourself by the fire.
That was a horrible pun, sorry about that. Alright, so we go to the south here. We have some laughing bugs. They're just giggling at the fact that you're playing this game.
Exactly.
We're just going to take some hits there, just run through them. It's quicker than killing them, and there will be an unfair fountain here.
Does that sound play when you get hit, or does it just play over time?
It just plays over time, it's random. That was the second of the fairy fountains.
Every Zelda game needs fairy fountains.
Exactly. And here there's a hitbox. I got it pretty quickly, that's nice.
And the exit screen is somewhere under the roof.
Yeah, it's somewhere there. You just have to believe. Believe that's there. So, just move on. It's like, I'm pretty sure this is a little village that one of the developers went on a holiday to. Because they actually used pictures of employees to get some of the graphics showing. Let's move on. And now to the south there's a swamp. And to the east we have to go. If you go to the south it actually fades out and loads in a completely zone and did this a bit quicker still. And here we do go to the south because it's still part of the forest. Sadly you can't see what's going on. So behind that big tree there's two goblin or what they're supposed to be. And you just don't see what they're doing, and yeah, they can end up inside of Zelda's hitbox.
It's like you said earlier, you gotta believe.
Yes, believe. Believe pretty hard. Okay, so we got past all that.
Well,
I actually didn't really think about it, but we do need some rubies. 69 rubies. Well, nice is not perfect. Because the first item that we have to buy is 50 rubies. Yeah, that's fine. 50 rubies is fine.
Do we have time for donations?
Go for it.
We have a €10 donation from Freaky Mage saying, just had to donate for this amazing game. And we have €12 from Noodlebox saying, Fohayo. But now, back to the skin choice, Cheerleader Link is back in the lead.
Yes!
Awesome.
It's going fast.
So, we're now in the Shrine of Strength. We just bought the red ribbon. We just move on. That's the boss of the shrine. You just get to hear them.
Please, miss, I'm so thirsty. Would you draw me some water?
So by humping this well, we
You're
get
absolutely
water.
right. My guardians rewarded you with a gold necklace.
Ah, yes, my favorite way to get water.
Yes.
May you use it well.
We got a gold necklace for that. I mean, that's a pretty good trade. Okay, I'm going to do a sound glitch here again. This one was pretty fun, I think. See,
And I don't think we've mentioned that, but it is random which sound plays, right?
yeah, well, not completely random, but
You haven't even time for the thirst of a child like me.
this was not it. Next one. It's she's supposed to teach you how to do archery. Okay.
We archeried well.
We did great archerying. And here, just walk on. If you hit the top switch, it will give you a weapon. Here I will do the sound glitch. We go to the ruby anyway, we need it. There we go.
Admit.
Water in our house, but it was just too expensive. You know how things are these days.
It's a different kind of, it's not glitching as it was last time. That's fine.
I like that the ticket just says admit.
Yeah, admit.
You have to
Admit
admit,
it.
you have to admit something, and
I'm doing an unintentional sound glitch here. Oh, he's just not saying anything. Oh, that's also pretty good. So we have to kill this enemy.
tight, little enemy. You have something stolen from me, and I am strong.
This is ridiculous enough to not need a sound glitch. I mean, you have something stolen from me, and I am strong.
He says as he's getting beaten up.
Yeah, by a wand and a girl. Get smacked, Red Knight. And, I mean, if he's so concerned about his stolen ribbon, maybe he should talk to his corrupt organization that he's part of. Because they stole it from him, not me. I bought it fair and square.
You bought a stolen item.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, that's rude. So, okay, we have to hit the switch. We do that from range. And we just move on. Completely ignore these iron knuckles. These are iron knuckles, by the way. And we have another puzzle. Because it wouldn't be a Zelda game without a puzzle. Just move it away like that.
Nice and slow.
Yeah, you're done. Some more iron knuckles. Walk past them. Their precision's in a pretty convenient location like this. And we have to buy another ticket here. Just for the heck of it, I'll sound glitch it.
Suitable. Am I boring you? No, ma'am.
It's a question to the stream. Am I boring you?
Yeah.
I'm going to use the broadsword that we got earlier in the run here.
Oh, that was weirdly appropriate.
Yeah, this one as well. This Zelda adventure, like, do you even lift, bro?
A thin waif like thee? Ha! Can you even lift a broadsword?
You got beaten by a girl throwing a broadsword, not even just lifting.
One as small as thee put to flight my brother.
And
He died and he was still talking.
Yeah, that's what happens.
He's a wizard.
Oh my god. That's actually scary. I'm scared of wizard in this game. I'm actually going to swap back to the wand already. I may or may not have sound glitched something here. So now we move to the leftmost part of the room to avoid the 2 iron knuckles that spawn in the next room. And then up next are another 2 iron knuckles, but those we have to kill to extra progress. So we're just going to try to knock them in towards the exit there. This also, it has a bit of music.
Very glorious music.
Yeah, I mean, we're glorious over these iron knuckles using a wand. And we have to fight the boss. The boss is Ursor.
So we meet at last. You are small and weak. You're no more than a bite for a warrior such as me.
It's a pretty easy fight. It's a set pattern that he's running. Should be that soon. There we go. He does take quite a few hits, but... And another cutscene.
What is a bracelet on the arm supposed to be?
Bracelet.
Okay, cool.
Or maybe a ring.
It's
It's a CDI.
the teeth of the impossible. You are drawing close, but your journey will carry you far to the northwest, where many say there's a rumble in the earth and a glow of fire.
Alright, Nandi, this is a good point to close the skin incentive.
Sure, thank you. By closing the incentive means that cheerleader Link won the bid war. Thank you all for donating.
Thanks for those donations to save the cheerleader.
Alright, so we're now selecting the second of the compasses. We'll end up at the Shrine of Illusion again. Zelda at this point is incredibly buffed. Like, she's really strong. And we're just going to walk through most of the enemies. They don't do much anymore. Like teleporting mole, nah. All part of damage. Don't care.
He's playing peekaboo.
Yeah, like, hello, I'm here. Walk past these moblins. No big deal. These moblins actually do half heart as well. Now we have the pea pots. Alright, damage. What is that? Let's move on. Spider. Don't care about the spider. And we just moved to the Shrine of Fire at the moment. These are just playing ball in the water. Just throwing balls at each other. I don't even think you can hit by them.
I was gonna ask, can you even get there?
No. Not that I know of. Maybe with the golden boots. Some bigger spiders, I'm just going to run through them. Don't care. Should be okay on health anyway. Walk, walk, walk. Oh, this voice.
Not everyone here is so ill.
It just sounds so naggy and It is like a little goblin village or something. That goblin woman thingy actually gives you the lens. So it's really out of the way to get it. And we move on. These enemies don't hurt us at all. I may as well just kill a few in the next area just to get some life. Base? Nah, nothing. Shit. Oh, well, we'll move on. No big deal. Yeah, we do have to be careful for a moment. This screaming thing is actually scary. It does hit for a lot of damage.
Apologies for the ear rape.
And we got through here. And we enter the Shrine of Strength, which we go to the right. Go north again.
Your commitment.
My commitment. Indeed. And now we have to walk past two blacksmiths.
Anvils.
Be gone. I, blacksmith.
Yes. Be gone, you blacksmith.
Feel the tip of my...
That's loot.
Feel the tip of... It's only if you make it lewd.
No, he wants you to feel the tip of his spear.
Yeah, but he didn't say that.
He will say it if I waited for a little bit longer. Okay, so we actually have to kill these lizards here. Just kill them. There we go. Ah! I shouldn't have gotten that. Just move on with the most boring sounding attacks. Ew. Ew. Hit this fly to be away. And we enter this next room. They die pretty quickly, but doesn't really matter. Hit this one. They also make the weird nose. And we have to kill 3 more flies here. They're actually being kind by going towards me. I'll grab the health. And this is the boss, Warbane.
Further you will not go. You have not the fire in the belly to do else but obey me.
I do have fire in my belly. So let's move on. And while I'm just moving on, another big shout out to the CDI Zelda Discord. There's actually CDI Zelda Discord. I'm not joking.
I'm not surprised by this.
There's like 75 people in there. I'm not joking. Poor souls.
Oh, that does surprise me.
But yeah, huge shout out to them for helping me out with this run and just humoring me as well with my screenshots and whatnot. I have to deal with these bear-like volcano bear thingies, llamas, what they are, I don't know. They do a lot of damage when they hit you, so I do want to kill them. Even if it's just in case. This one we do have to kill. He's kind enough to get to me. And next up are fire-breathing monkey kings. I don't know what else to make out of it. Like, if you know a better name for them, just let me know.
I'll try to make one up.
These are fire-breathing monkey kings.
Alright, I got nothing.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so we have another warbane.
No one say my welcome is not a warm one. Do you still want my celestial sign, timid one?
So we grabbed the necklace that we got in the Shrine of Strength, because that's the only weapon that will kill the next mini-boss. And here, fire 3 times and it should be dead. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And we're going to ignore Warbane. This is the only skip in the game that's actually useful. The hitbox for the exit is right there. You can just walk there. And you get a cutscene. Dun dun dun.
Zelda, life is always one order more horrifying than you expect. The great evil Ganon spoiled your victory. Make haste. Do not let him out of your sight.
I do not know how she got here. But
That's amazing.
So, we're at the Vision Henge again. But this time in a boss rush.
Boss rushes are nice, right?
That's not so bad. There's only, to keep in mind, the only boss that is not rushing with us is Ursor. We'll get a decent time here. Maybe even get to a sub 120. That would be nice. And I did well. And I'm going to swap to the feather because the next one is the bird. Aviana. We just
So what is this thing that's on screen right now?
it's the thing that allows the boss rush to happen or something. I don't know. Just holding the button. Flip that. Thank you. Watch me do it again. Okay, this is like an intermission phase. It does spawn dragonflies and a lot of hearts. I don't know why you would need those hearts because yeah, it's not really like dangerous. There we go.
Hearts everywhere.
It was so difficult.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take all these hearts that you don't need.
All these hearts. I'm going to swap here to the hammer. And we
Very, very slow moving hammer.
You're throwing a hammer, it's not going to be fast.
But in the meantime, it's still flying in midair.
Yeah. Not judging things.
It's a magic hammer.
Yeah. So now we do have to kill Warbane. We just stand here, throw hammers.
That's how we explain everything in this game. It's magic.
Yeah, don't question it, please. Please don't question it. Okay, that was Warbane, and now we're up against Ganon. As you noticed, Ganon is spelled differently in this game, and it's now a French Ganon. Ganon.
Ganon.
He has like this evil mustache, most likely. I'm just trying to get a decent precision here. Okay, I'm going to deal with this. Bro, that's... Oh, it did hit it still. That one didn't. It's a shame. Okay. We want to hit him with the hammer because a normal one hit doesn't do as much damage. The time will be coming up soon, so just get ready for it already. One more hit, and then we're done. I think. Yeah, time.
Sub 20.
Sub 20. Enjoy.
He turns into a tornado.
Yeah, and he's dead. Everything's falling apart.
Oh, the entire world's falling apart. This is a bad ending.
I don't think there's a good ending to it. It's always a good ending, though.
It's a Zelda CEI game. Of course there's no good ending.
Yeah. So, everything is peaceful again. And Zelda has rescued Link. And that's Link.
There's it. Why did you need a bin bag? Why did you need a green bin bag?
So, there's that one small cutscene here.
Princess Zelda, you've succeeded. Your victory has brought peace and light back to Ptolemaic. Your courage and strength will not be forgotten. For now, your work is done. Off you go to celebrate Link's return. But first, remember, lessons of the heart, mercy and human kindness prevail. Above all else, farewell, young princess.
And then we get the credits. It shows everyone who's responsible for this game.
So all this time, so all this time we weren't actually in Hyrule. We were in Ptolemaic.
Ptolemaic, yes. Turn that around, by the way. I want to give a quick shout out to BSG for letting me complete the Unholy Triforce here.
And shout outs to you for running this.
I do it with all my love. Yeah, just a quick shout out to my lovely wife for actually dealing with this game while I'm playing it at home. I mean, I have to practice it somehow. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for watching. I hope the viewers didn't drop to like 10 or so. I hope you enjoyed it.
I think we're fine.
I think so too.
Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
And thank you, Grump, for this tragedy that we like to call Zelda's Adventure. Coming up, our final run is going to be Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker randomizer by our very own Record. But we still have one more donation incentive open for that run. What is going to be the file name, with Skarmory in the lead with 28 euros, and followed up by Cruel with 24 euros. So if you want to make a difference before this run starts, then do your thing. And now we're gonna set up the next run, and we're gonna roll some ads.